It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. February 8, 2021. How about you? Hello, Tom.
From the shores of the United States of America, or somewhere in between. Got to clarify, because often we would do the
what?
Well, we would do the post Super Bowl show from the Bahamas back in the day when you could travel. I'm sorry, back to you.
Thanks for that. Hey, Pat.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, Joshy.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Kristen.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, Ace.
My dirty.
Yes, my dirty. And
I thought Willie was joking. He was going to take the day off.
No, Willie wanted to. This
for him.
This is some I forget. Is it Generation Z, X, Y? What the hell?
Good for him.
I can't go to work the day after the Super Bowl.
Darn right. Darn right.
Yes. Sleep in, Pally.
Yeah. Hello to Americans who got up and went to work. All right, good for you.
Can, man.
In case you missed it, the final score.
Yeah, I don't know. 31-9. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tampa Bay wins, and Tom Brady's 7th ring out of 10 tries, and that's 70%. Don't
that's
check that
good.
math. And and the Chiefs did not score a touchdown in the entire game, and I had it clocked early in the week. I said the offensive line and Mahomes' toe, and yada, yada. He's going to have to run around. And Tampa Bay's defense, and Todd Bowles. And as we all know, you all know who know me, I'm my own worst enemy. I talk myself out of it.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I would say, well, certainly there are a couple people that I
Can I make a list? Can I?
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
But I got off of it, and I had Kansas City covered minus the 3, and of course that did not happen. But only a single shock.
Now, didn't we learn on Friday that 80% of the bets were on Kansas City?
82% of bettors had Kansas City minus the 3. So that's why the buildings are so big in Las Vegas. They'll just go ahead and keep that. So there you go. Tom Brady, 3 touchdown passes in the first half, 2 to Rob Gronkowski. This all sounds hauntingly familiar. No picks for the GOAT. He got the MVP. And Patrick Mahomes, not a good night. Didn't go over 100 yards passing until the final minute in the third quarter.
I think it's the haircut.
You think that's it?
26. I know you don't like his haircut. I know it. I
think it works for him.
Yeah. I think it looks all right, though, yeah.
Didn't work yesterday, now did it?
No, I didn't mean it helps him play.
No.
Okay, head coach Bruce Arians, what do you think happened yesterday? Well, if that damn Patrick Mahomes had gotten a better haircut, we'd have much better chance.
Well, didn't they? Maybe I'm getting misinterpreted here. Wasn't he in line to get his haircut with a bunch of other guys, and then
that's exactly right.
And the barber got the COVID or something.
The center Kilgore only got half his head shaved, and he had to.
Well, that's the current look anyway. It looks like you've gone to a.
I know.
Here we go.
Gone to a pet shop about 1955. Hey, make me look like a poodle.
Hitler Youth. Yep.
Nobody going to talk about the jock straps at halftime on people's faces?
I didn't see that. I
saw Tony Romo with pee on his pants come back after a break.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I saw very little of anything.
Masked dancers that looked like they were wearing jock straps on their face.
I did not. The halftime show was on, but I did not even. I don't even think I looked at it.
Really?
It's not still on.
Yeah, it was long.
It is the lowest rated. What I'm seeing, lowest rated halftime show ever.
I think he's changed his name to 3-Day Weekend. A long halftime.
I am not familiar with his work. I was just pleased that he was an actual singer. I thought it was fairly dull, but apparently he had certain limitations of what he was allowed to do.
He spent $7 million of his own money on
you got a penalty.
I love when people piss away their money.
Yeah, right?
There was a penalty at the end. He had too many men on the field.
Oh, well, he had a lot.
You see, there were a lot of boys and men, and
You've never heard the song, I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You?
Nope.
Willie texted me, and he goes, hey, I've got this wild parlay. What do you think? And it was touchdown or passing yards for Mahomes and catches by Tyreek Hill.
Ooh.
But the first one was first one he had tails in the coin flip, and the coin flip was heads.
So he lost all 3
right away. Coin flip. Willie's out. $4,000, whatever he did.
Wow.
There was a sort of a streaking incident We'll hear about that.
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't hear about that.
We've got it. Yep. And
Okay.
of course, Tony Romo kind of lost his mind. There he is, Jim. Look at him, Jim. There he goes, Jim. We're never going to forget Jim Nance's name. I'll tell you that. Here's what it sounded like with the one and only Kevin Harlan.
Second down, 20, 5:03 to go. Someone has run on the field. Some guy with a bra. And now he's not being chased. He's running down the middle, the 40. Arms in the air in a victory salute. He's pulling down his pants. Put up your pants, my man. Pull up those pants. He's being chased to the 30. He breaks a tackle from a security guard. The 20, down the middle, the 10, the 5. He slides at the 1, and they converge on him at the goal line.
Well, did you see once
Pull up your pants, take off the bra, and be a man.
Whoa.
Kevin Harlan. Nobody does it like Kevin Harlan.
Players with hands on hips at the other end of the field are looking at him and shaking their head and saying, why, oh, why is this taking place in a Super Bowl?
Boy, oh, boy.
Anyone enjoying this?
Go home, Christy.
I am in a bad mood now.
Well done. See what you did?
Way to go, Tom.
So, okay, well,
You pushed and you pushed and you pushed.
And look what happened.
there's a
I snapped.
Golden Earring cover band.
There is?
Oh, is there? What are their names?
I can't say. They do a lot of really blue.
Go ahead.
I don't even get that.
Do they
Bronze
make,
Bob.
Pearl Knight.
make dedications to chickens? Male
Yes, they do.
roosters?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Christy. Where were we?
I get it.
Could we get our flute story out
A
there?
lost $22,000 flute has been reunited with its owner.
That
after
blows.
Turned up.
Why would that blow?
Flute.
Flute.
Well, I know that, but I mean, it would be good for the guy who got his flute back.
I just wanted to do a joke.
Go ahead.
Ever play the skin flute, Tom? Ever blow on the old
The
skin
old
flute?
bonophone.
No, ladies, I have not.
After it turned up at a Chicago pawn shop, Boston-based flautist Donald Rabin had forgotten the gold and silver flute on a Chicago Transit Authority train seat when he got off in the Logan Square neighborhood last week.
He
Wait a minute.
forgot it.
Yeah. The flute had
He
been
left
left.
his flute on the bus?
Yes. It was a train, but
No. So they found it on a bus bench, but it was a train. They found it on a train bench.
You're on your own over
You know
there.
what, Christy? You're right. Just pack it in.
You're getting worse.
I think we can play Allison's Restaurant twice.
It's Allison's, not Allison's.
He said
Allison's.
I did kind of stumble. but it was-
Allison's restaurant is at a nearby plant where they're making transmissions to ship overseas.
Allison Road.
the flute had been left to the 23-year-old by his grandmother. Rabin said he rode the train for hours in hopes
Wait a
of
minute.
finding the instrument before
Hold on,
reporting
you're
it
missing
missing.
the most important thing. How did he get the flute?
I said it was left to him by his grandmother.
So that's the same way Josh got his banjo?
I am
Well-
legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if.
How did that happen?
My dad died.
The Jess Hooker laugh there is my favorite moment of last
All
year.
that bit does is remind me that my dad is dead.
You go sailing
happy
through the
now?
day. You find a way to deal with it for 10 minutes. And yeah, here he comes. The reminder.
Police picked up the flute,
Anybody got a
contacted
living
Rabin, flew
father?
back to Chicago,
Hang on a
retrieved
second.
it.
In this room, anybody?
What?
No?
Ace,
Anybody?
is your dad alive? Or do you know who he is? Or answer any of these questions.
Dead.
Dead.
Well,
Josh, we
you
know
happy
yours.
now?
Tom, you're, yeah.
Deceased many
Christy,
years.
I remember
Deceased.
when her dad died.
Oh, boy.
That was awful.
Anybody?
Screaming, crying.
Anybody? Nope. Take our ninth caller, your living father.
There you go.
Sorry, no. You see, Christy, the guy was on a train and he left
No,
his.
I got it.
And
You know what?
they found it on a bus bench.
It was a train bench.
Bus bench fits better.
If your father's died,
We're sorry.
So this is the only reason you want to do the story so you could play Jethro Tull?
No, I wanted to do the story so I could play Flute Man Greg.
Okay.
now?
Would you like to hear Flute Man Greg?
No, but
I'm going to take a dump.
Here we go. Here we go. This is the
I'm
famous.
gonna go do something worthwhile.
the famous Flute Man Greg.
I haven't heard this in a week.
Play beer run next time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Lost our
That's a
mind.
Flute Man Greg.
Yeah, I lost him. We'll move on. Sorry.
Oh, you really did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
God,
I
hope he
replaced
doesn't-
him with
Is
this.
he gonna hear this?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Surprise time. I know you guys love surprises.
Oh my God!
And
the phone's on hold.
The phone is on hold because,
no.
ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest
No.
joining. Will the mystery guest please just say hello, Bob and Tom Show?
Hey, Bob and Tom Show.
Greg Warren again.
It's comedian Greg Warren. And Greg, we've been talking about you this morning because
Yeah. I heard that you guys been talking about me, actually.
Yeah, we had a news story, Greg, about a flute, a $22,000 flute, reunited with its owner after being found at a Chicago pawn shop. The owner of the flute had left it apparently on a train, and it was found on the bench of a train, or as I like to say, sitting on a train bench.
Congratulations.
Don't you dare laugh at that.
I can't believe
Don't
Greg's
you laugh at
laughing.
that.
What a kiss ass.
I'm going to laugh at that. Because I heard that everybody was saying horrible things about me on that show.
That's not true. I was defending you, Greg.
And I seriously was going through the list, and I got to tell you, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think the only guy that might have stuck up for me was Tom.
That's correct. My iced tea drinking pal.
I was like, well, it's certainly not Christy because she stole me down the river before. I caught her
Hey,
doing it.
wait
That
a
was
minute.
her.
I did that one time, and I'm going to be labeled
You
for
said
life.
F. Greg Warren.
I just promoted your special and everything, said how much I liked it.
What was the special called again?
Where the field corn grows.
Where the
and-
blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah, and
that's-
paren cash grab.
That is available on Amazon. Is that correct?
Amazon Prime, yes.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
They might as well take the Prime off now. Amazon anything. is
Now,
what they
Greg, it's
See?
my
He's your best
understanding.
friend,
It's
Greg.
my understanding you have been booked to be a guest on our show coming up.
Ah, jeez.
Neat.
So we'll. I'm
Well,
sure
I was considering it.
we'll certainly look forward to that.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah,
Look forward to
that's
it,
a Saturday morning, right? Okay, great. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're gonna want to.
Yeah, no, that's what Jess said. She said calling it Saturday, and I was like, I didn't think they were on Saturdays. She said make sure to call in early. So I got everything set up.
All right.
Yeah, it seems weird. I didn't know you guys were doing Saturday shows. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You're our first
And
guest.
she said I got to be there in person.
That's right.
5A for the detox.
Yeah. But we like you to stay.
5 a.m. on Saturday morning and in person.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you stay in the parking lot. Call us from your car. Is what we like to have happen.
Yeah, if the phone keeps ringing,
Just keep trying.
just keep trying.
Yeah, no, that's what Jess said. She said that means there's a lot of action going on. So it's going to be a good show.
Okay. We got to run, Greg. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you in real time sometime soon.
That's it. That's
All right,
we're gonna
guys.
We got to go. We got to the clock.
Bye, Greg.
There he is. There's Reno Collier.
Good morning.
Comedian.
Reno.
And Reno, I'm assuming you watched the Super Bowl.
I did.
We've kind of
Great game.
reviewed everything.
Did you really think it was a great game?
Well, I was rooting for the old guy, man.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like
So you enjoyed,
he's in his 40s. I didn't really I'm a Titans fan. My season ends at the draft. So it's like, you know, I didn't care. I didn't want to root against Mahomes because he's such a good kid, you know, but I pulled for the old guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Ace, of course, huge NFL fan wearing NFL gear this morning. Didn't watch the game.
But happy belated birthday, Reno.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
No, you're almost as old as Tom Brady.
I am. I'm close.
You're welcome.
I'm very good.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy. But my
now-
wife's hotter. She's right here.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
She is hotter
That's
than
right.
And tell her to please get dressed. Reno, I didn't see a lot of it, so I can't really comment too much. But there are a bunch of commercials I thought were really good. Did you have any commercials you thought were especially good or fun or interesting?
Man, I don't like the commercial. Like, I want to watch the game, but I thought that the Matthew McConaughey one,
Yep.
I guess was
Where
interesting.
he was
I mean,
he was
ow,
flat.
Dang it.
Flat Matt, what happened? Your dog bite you?
Freaking dog, man.
Your new puppy, pick him up.
Where is he? There he is. Oh, my Lord.
Over here.
Oh, look at that little feller.
Oh my gosh.
I went to do my show. I was in Springfield, Missouri this weekend, and this guy waited at
The dog's attacking his ear.
This is the same way as Pat holding Jimmy sometimes.
That was funny.
That little dog has sharp teeth.
Dude, they're so sharp. They're like little pieces of glass. And I was in Springfield, Missouri, which you guys had tons of fans that came to the show. And this guy waits after the show to meet me. And the club manager comes out and he goes, "Hey, there's a guy out there who drove like an hour and a half to see you. Can you come meet him?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course, man. I love that." And I walk out. I'm like, "How's it going?" He goes, "How's Bo?"
Wow.
And I'm like, "Yeah, he just cared about my dog." he watches the show, and then he was following up. I'm like, "Did you like the show?" He's like, "I did. Here's a picture of my dog." I'm like, "Okay, that's great."
All right.
So what is that? Is that like a Schnauzer Doodle? What is it again?
He's an Aussie Doodle.
Aussie Doodle.
He's yeah. So he's a herder and toilet drinker. I don't know what they do.
Okay.
That's what he does.
He has a lot of energy, and he will continue to.
Any other Super Bowl commercials that you thought were especially good?
I didn't really get the Will Ferrell. I don't get him.
I like that. I like that one a lot. That was for
Electric cars.
electric cars in the future. Yeah. Did you see the one with John Travolta, bald?
Yeah, I've seen him do that. He was Santa Claus too during Christmas, and
I thought that
what's
was
he
cool.
doing, dude?
He was dancing with his daughter. I guess I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got the one I despised was the one for the oat milk.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, God,
that
that doesn't
guy,
even make
yeah.
any sense. That's a CEO doing it too. It's like, how can I, talk about me more? And he's sitting in a field.
Maybe it worked. I don't know. It was
Well,
just
it's one of those. It's a small company, and they're paid $1 million or $2 million or whatever the heck it was, and they get their name.
So they couldn't afford to get bald John Travolta to sing about oats?
Probably.
I mean, the
not.
fact that we're talking about it, I guess, means it worked. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point.
The big thing about no cows and. Would have been great if a bull had come out of nowhere and just smashed him in the head. And then some guy came out and said, "Drink real milk, man up."
So what would this be? A snuff commercial?
That's what I do. If I were the Dairy Association, and I'm a big fan.
No kidding. I had no idea you were.
Oh, I never heard that before.
Love dairy.
Do you like real cream in your coffee?
Reno, we're talking to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, you don't put that oat.
Real cream, real sugar,
crap.
right out of the udder.
Okay.
I'm not putting anything from a nut in anything.
Okay, very good, very good. In any event, okay.
That came out wrong.
Yeah, well, it kind of came out right. Yeah. I wouldn't do that either.
Now, are you back on the road?
Yeah, man, I just got back last night, and then I'm not going out for a few weeks. It's still kind of touch and go, but everything at the Blue Room, everybody was distanced and it's ready to go. I'm going to be at Zany's this week a little bit.
Nashville?
Yeah, just working on new stuff. Yeah, man.
Good.
No, I got a story, Christy. I don't know if I gave you this one about
Which one?
In New Hampshire. There's a lawmaker that wants to ban.
Right here, yeah.
Okay, go read this.
Lawmakers in New Hampshire may be banning pets from their virtual meetings. Representative Anita Burrows said her cats have made appearances during several House committee hearings. But after Wednesday's meeting, she was told that committee chair Representative John Hunt of Rindage was banning animals from being in the room during calls because they were a distraction, much like we just witnessed.
Yes, I know. I was going to say that like every segment I do on this show. Thank you for not banning pets on this.
Yeah.
And that's how it's what. So they're trying to make politics more boring.
Yeah, I guess.
What's wrong with having your dog walk into the thing? It's fun. God, calm. They don't have to legislate it.
Yeah, seriously. Who?
Well, we didn't get any
I thought
bills
that's where
passed.
politicians
we
got
had
their
fun.
advice. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be fun to say, well, we can pass this bill if we get more treats. The doggies are going to be happy. Of course, I think I'd like to sit there with a cat, stroking it like a supervillain. Well,
And I would do that too.
Yeah.
well, the parking zoning will be very interesting.
Let me ask you something, Senator. Do you expect this bill to pass?
No, I expect it to die, Mr. Bond.
What?
Reno, I think it's time. Chick McGee has decided he likes to do the Today in History segment a little early.
But we're doing it. We didn't do it today early.
We did part of it early. We did our Ringo Starr tribute.
Oh, that's right. We did.
Go ahead. You can play the theme music any day now. Thank you.
That's what you get, Tom.
See, you've made everyone mad today.
Yeah, we really
do you have anything to say for yourself after making all of us mad?
Yeah.
My work is done.
Do you have anything you'd like to tell us?
Does it make you feel like a better person to make everyone angry?
Song over there.
I'm sorry.
Pat was just going to flat out say it. Here I was orchestrating.
I didn't know he was getting to
Pat thinks this is a competition. Whoever gets to the joke first wins, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Well,
anyway, history?
Yeah, no, I've been busy, Reno.
I've been working on the railroad.
That's comedy.
Mitch Miller. Mitch Miller and the all-white Caucasians. Man. Wow. I'm sorry. We were doing Today in History, weren't we?
Yes.
In 1922, a very important day in the history of the White House because what?
1922?
It was rebuilt.
The Prohibition.
Nope.
What?
22. The first radio arrived at the White House.
Boy.
Yeah, it was delivered by then Senator Joe Biden.
What is that?
Nice. Elderly.
Probably on NPR the whole time then.
He's old.
Boy, and then old Franklin wouldn't stay off the damn thing, would he?
Wow.
You're going to listen to my fireside.
You know what that first show sounded like? Good morning. The Outer Beltway is good.
Oh, that's kind of a cool thing to know.
You're listening to Frankie Wheels on...
right.
Okay, now,
Rolling you home.
Chick had this one
Frankie
earlier.
Wheels.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and